So you need the proper probability paths to make sure that the forecast models, right, become 100%. And they know about the magic, the multiverse theory. And YouTube ties in the multiverse theory because YouTube is nothing but a marketing gambit, right? Right, a collection of Hollywood, right? YouTube is basically a film media app. And they made a bet that it would become one of the biggest apps ever. So when you become when you become the center of media, right? Weird occultic stuff happens. So things that are statistically impossible become probable, right? If you believe that, and that's what a lot of these salespeople believed, and that's why they put it on there, because a lot of things are like, well, there's a 5% chance that this guy's going to buy $1 billion house. Well, now it's 100% chance because you're making a bet that you get to see a lot of these probability paths, and you know how to manipulate seemingly inconsequential events in your favor. Salespeople do it all the time with hexes, right? They're doing it with YouTube. YouTube is a hex, basically. Yeah, and so it just kind of changes stuff. So does this like change anything? No, not really. It doesn't change anything about reality. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much YouTube. It's just one big real estate door-to-door sales, advanced sales scheme. It doesn't seem like it at first, but when you think about it, that's basically what it is. Because that's how else do advertisers make money. Because followers don't just buy shit, right? They have different feelings. They have different factors they need to consider, right? Just because everyone saw the Super Bowl doesn't mean people go buy the Super Bowl, right? Right? Yeah. So anyways, let's go look at I'm gonna go talk about something else now. I think I'm pretty much exhausted this topic. So I'm gonna be doing a Tower of God rendition soon, just to integrate. I'm gonna be doing a lot of anime reviews. I'm gonna be probably setting up I may end up setting another camera. I'm not really sure how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna be doing another review later on. Who knows when? And after that, I will pretty much be out. So I'm not really sure. Because I'm trying to integrate with society. A lot of stuff I talk about, you can't find anyone to relate to talk about. Right? This stuff's the interesting stuff now, because it's what gets me what I want, right? The type of content I'm talking about, sure, it helps the business owner, but it does not help me. At this point in time, it's just trouble. Right? It's just I don't know what else to say about Tower of God's pretty good. I know, based on the allegory of God, Jahad wants to opt out, right? Opt out of being the king, so he needs to fulfill some certain conditions to leave. The joke is Jahad does leave. but then what ends up actually happening is that the joke is that he inhabits that blonde guy's body. Anyways, that's really it. Let's take a look at this. Gmail is getting a big redesign. Here's kind of the problem with a lot of apps. Gmail is actually really useful. So is Google Docs. It's probably one of the best parts of it. YouTube, in terms of getting stuff done, especially with people like me who study based on using the impulse method, not so useful. Impulse method means I'm using the sixth sense, and it means I can't really read books well. I have to go based on my gut. It's very unreliable. Well, anyways, talk to you guys soon. Who knows, I'll keep posting.